G'day gamers, VaderG here, welcome back to the channel. Well, I've got the CTP 100% discount thing on for the 24-hour period. I'm going to try Jean with a Mighty competition CTP. First I'm going to do a couple of runs. So Jean, from an Alliance Battle perspective, is now used in Alliance Battle Extreme. So not really Alliance Battle Legend. I think she's used in Alliance Battle Legend if you have a Brilliant competition, which I don't. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to try her. I think it's Black Cat. It's like a female villain, I think it is. Female universal, female villain. No. Yeah. Okay, let's start this shit again, sorry. Universal supervillain. Well, that's going to be Mephisto. So it's got to be female villain. Fucked if I know. I can never keep up with this shit. Yeah. This Alliance Battle Extreme Day is where she's used. Right, so I'm pretty sure the team looks like that. So what we're going to do is we're going to whack Striker on her. So we'll give her the juice. I'm not really good at playing Jean. I'm just going to throw that out there, but it won't matter because I'm not good at playing Jean with either a Brilliant Rage or a Mighty Conquest, so it's really not going to matter a huge amount. And why does it reset the team? So let's jump in, let's give it a whirl, see what we come up with a Brilliant Rage. We might even do a couple of runs, Brilliant Rage, just to get a little bit of an average, and then we'll swap her over to a Mighty Conquest. And I won't show both Brilliant Rage runs. We'll swap her over to a Mighty Conquest, and we'll do the one with the type proc. It's not called type, it's called Fury or something. And then we'll try and World Boss Legend as well and see if there's any difference between the two. So let's jump into this. If anyone has strong criticism, please let me All right, 18.3 million with a Brilliant Rage. Let's swap her over to the... I feel like that was like an okay, mediocre run. Like I said, I'm pretty bad at running Jean, and more than happy if anyone wants to give me some constructive criticism or constructive feedback of how to improve how I'm playing Jean, because I really don't like playing her, to be honest. I never have, and as a result, I don't really give too much of a shit about trying to practice and improve, and I'm not a big fan of characters in general where their rotation is spam. Let's see, we might have to adjust. Oh no, her crit rate is still maxed. Okay, this is good. Let's just jump straight into it then. Whoop. Training mode. Okay. Bit annoying you have to reset the team, but who gives a shit? Let's see if we can get roughly the same score with a mighty competition. About 600,000 behind on that run. That was a pretty shit run though. I'm going to give it another whirl. Annoying. It would be good. It would be good if it did end up equal. All right, so I'm calling it. I'm saying that Brilliant Rage is better for Gene in Alliance Battle Extreme. Let's jump into World Boss. World Boss. Let's do Thanos. Level 20. Whatever team. It doesn't really matter. Yeah. Let's give us some support, I guess. All right, let's do this and see how quickly she can do it. Put something on her. Guess. See how quickly she can do it. She's got a 60-60, 140 Mighty Competition on, and then we'll compare it to... That'll do. As long as we use the same strikers, it doesn't really matter. Then we'll compare it to a Brilliant Rage. How many bars are left? Or how many seconds are left? Let's just do the whole fight. If we can survive... All right, 1 minute 50 left with the Mighty Comp. Switch it over to Brilliant Rage to complete this test. Let's see if we can beat 1 minute 50. And if we can, then I'm saying Gene is better with a Brilliant Rage overall in PvE modes, because she's quite a bit better in Alliance Battle Extreme. Okay. So pretty much, look, it's pretty equal. She's slightly better with a Brilliant Rage in both World Boss Legend and in Alliance Battle Extreme. So I'm going to leave the Brilliant Rage on her because I don't need it. But if you were short on Brilliant Rages, it's probably not a bad idea to actually change her over to a Mighty Competition if you're struggling to look to put a Mighty Competition somewhere. For me, I've got a couple of extra Brilliant Rages in inventory. Yep, first world problems, whale problems. But yeah, she is slightly better. It's definitely slightly better with a Brilliant Rage compared to a Mighty Competition. Guys, I know it was a long video. Hope you enjoyed it. Let me know what you think in the comments. Thanks.